In NFL playoff quarterbacks, and number one is Patrick Mahomes, and I don't really agree with this. I would rather put Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady number one instead of Patrick Mahomes. His performances lately against the Broncos doesn't inherit him to be number one. I think he should be somewhere on three, and I think that's where I'd put him. What do you guys think about this? And should he be number one? Number two, Tom Brady, and in my opinion, I think he's either one or two. Either him or Aaron Rodgers should be at this position, and I agree with this. Three, Aaron Rodgers, ranking NFL quarterbacks, which in my opinion should probably be number one. And the reason why is because it's going to be very hard to beat in the playoffs. He makes minimal mistakes with the football and a very good running game with the Packers as well. So they're going to make minimal mistakes, and I think he should be number one. Number four, Josh Allen, in my opinion, I think he needs to make more clutch plays and be a bit more accurate down the stretch when it really counts and not lose the Patriots again. Number five is Joe Burrow, which I would say he should deserve to be right here. He's had good performances. He has a good receiving core, pretty good defense, and he's a great quarterback, probably the best in his sophomore class. And this is a good ranking for him. Six, Kyler Murray, which I think he should be right here, which I don't know about the Cardinals in general, if they're really going to make it that far in the playoffs. It's going to be hard to know, but Kyler Murray, I think, is going to win maybe two playoff games this year. I don't see him going to the NFC Championship game, but I think he's going to win at least two playoff games. Number seven is Dak Prescott, which I think he needs to be better down the stretch and be more consistent and clutch. And I feel like he's really going to take the Cowboys as far as they can really go. He needs to play very good against the 49ers for them to win. Eight is Matthew Stafford, which he needs to cut down on the turnovers if they really want to win in the playoffs. And he has a lot of pressure on him in general just because the Rams are really expecting a lot. And he really needs to impress for them. Number nine, Ryan Tannehill, which I agree with this. I think he's somewhere around here. And with Derrick Henry coming back to 10, they're going to be a lot better. 10 is Derek Carr, which honestly, I agree with this. I don't think the Raiders are going to do that in the playoffs. I think they're going to lose in the first round. News from Adam Schefter. David Coley is fired, which this is honestly a bad sign. He should not have been fired. He was in a bad position. They traded DeAndre Hopkins before that. They just made horrible decisions, the Texans executives and their coaching, for years and years. He shouldn't have been fired. And on another note, there's only one black coach in the NFL right now, Mike Tomlin, which there definitely needs to be more in my opinion. Even before that, it was around only 3%, which a lot of people were saying, oh, there's only been one white cornerback in the last 15 years and all this other stuff. That's not the same as a head coach. That's very different, and the cornerbacks aren't really calling plays on the field and stuff like that. A head coach is a lot different. I would like to see more black head coaches in the NFL. Now the only one left is Mike Tomlin. Brian Flores might get another job, depending on where. Maybe the Giants might hire him. I'm not really sure, but there needs to be more black head coaches in the NFL.